You raise me up when I'm down. You gave me life. You gave me peace of mind. What more can I say? Great and mighty are your works. Your endless testimony. They are new every morning. What more can I say? You are the reason why I live. You are the reason why I breathe. There is nothing to compare you. My God is real. Oh, He is real. God is real. He is real. My God is real. Oh, oh, oh. God is real. Oh, my God is real. Oh, God is real. Oh, creator of the universe, the beauty of my life. You are the Lord and reigning King. What more can I say? I want for perfume, see the air that I breathe, the reason for my being. What more can I say? You are the reason why I live. You are the reason why I breathe. There is nothing to compare you. My God is me. Oh, He is me. God is real, He is real. My God is real. Oh, oh, oh. You're real. Oh, oh, my God is real.
Hello, welcome to the Lady Tracey Show. How are you today, my listeners? How are you? I hope you are staying safe. I hope you are practicing social distancing and doing the proper sanitization. Guys, your health is important, and indeed, it is not getting any better as far as I can see. So, your duty is to keep safe. Welcome to the Lady Tracey Show. Welcome to another beautiful afternoon of fun, excitement, and of course, interviews, my people. Today we have a lovely lineup for you. Today's show is sponsored by Script of Virtue Online Store. You can find them on their website at scriptofvirtue.business.site, or you can always call them at 876-367-7413. And I have been recently told that you can order on their WhatsApp. So find that number and get yourself engaged, all right? Thank you so much for joining. I am your host, Lady Tracey. Don't go anywhere after these messages.
Watch this one you walk from dusk till dawn. Don't you see that Sahara and Corona gone? Why don't you go to Script of Virtue and order yourself a book? Get yourself a journal, no man. Or even get a book for your children. Their number is 876-367-7413. Or you can go to their business site at scriptofvirtue.business.site. Shaman.
Welcome back to the Lady Tracey Show. This is indeed our youth expression series, which simply means every single thing that we will be doing from now on will include our youth. Of course, we are on our last peak with our winner for our May Child's Month writing competition, Miss Amanda Slew. So we have Amanda online, and Amanda will be greeting us and telling us a little about who she is. So Amanda, could you just tell us a bit about who you are, your age, and your school, if that's okay?
Yes, greetings, listeners. My name is Amanda Slew and I am 17 years of age. I am also the past student of the Frankfurt High School and the former Students' Council president. A little about myself. I enjoy advocating for students. Therefore, I started the Saint and Youth Advocates organization whereby we reach out to help youth. We advocate on behalf of youth in Saint Anne to meet their financial, intellectual, and mental needs.
Wow,
Thank you.
that is a lot of work, girl.
Yes, it is.
Applause with such high dignity. I am amazed. I didn't know that you were so busy, as you
Yes.
rightfully said at first. Now I see why you were so busy in getting you here. All right. So, you advocate for young people, you say,
Yes, I do.
and what specifically? What specifically again?
So
Um.
basically,
Mhm.
we advocate for the rights of young people in terms of, they have the right to have a voice and stuff like that. Basically, we're the Saint and Youth Advocates. So we advocate for youth within the region of Saint Anne.
And you found this organization.
Yes, I did.
Wow. Great job, girl. I hope you are being supported in this. I hope
I am.
persons are really reaching out to you and helping you in areas, especially the community, the business communities that can sponsor you and help you in supplying the necessary needs and things, because it's not an easy task running a youth organization. So that is very good. Uh, all right. Now, you have been our winner, and that was between the ages of 12 and 16, right? And your poem was so interesting that all our judges had to drop their hats and give you that title. But tell us, what inspired you to write Planet? The planet is changing. What was the inspiration behind this?
Well, what really inspired me to write The Planet is Changing? When I sit home and I look around, I realize that persons are damaging Mother Earth and we don't even realize it. When you look around, you see that the waters, they're not as beautiful as they used to be. The trees, persons are cutting down the trees just to build buildings and stuff like that. So I'm inspired in terms of life, basically, because if we don't have Mother Earth, then there is no life for us as humans. So basically, I looked at our lives as human beings, and that's what inspired me to write Our Planet is Changing.
That is awesome. I hope the adults are listening from such a tender voice, because they say the young ones shall lead them. And if you can identify the damage at such a tender age, what say we the adults? So I hope you guys are listening. And which also leads me to this question, Amanda. Do you have any advice to our leaders today in society, being as that you're a young leader yourself? Anything you want to advise our leaders in society? Don't not necessarily the young ones, but the older ones.
Well, I do have a few advices for both persons in terms of both the young and the old leaders. So what I'd say now, in regards to the progression of COVID, I know that we as youth were in a state of mind that seems that we won't get over it and we've reached our limit, especially for students in high school and colleges and universities. I know that a lot of times our energy feels so depleted due to the COVID pandemic and the internet issues and the other difficulties. So my advice to the youth of Jamaica is that the only thing that is stopping you right now is you. As we all can see, this year is a game on year. It's a go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources you have. And that's my message to the youth.
Wonderful, awesome.
Now my message to the older leaders. Sometimes I sit at And when I listen to the radio and stuff like that, all I hear is the COVID-19 situation, the COVID-19 situation. What leaders are not looking at is that this is going to drive youth to suicidal thoughts, right? If you check the status, there are many youth who have committed suicide since the COVID-19 situation. So what I'd say to leaders, I'm not saying that they should not give us updates about COVID-19, but let us kind of highlight the good aspects since COVID has been in Jamaica, not only the negative.
Thank you so much. That is great. That is wonderful. And it is indeed a crisis. No one knows what to do, even the leaders themselves. And, little things like these will help to strengthen them and help to strengthen the young people and to keep pressing on. As you say, it's a go season, right?
Yes.
It is a go season. You look around, you don't see any socialization anymore. You don't see any persons literally going out being the human they were to be, and you don't know what is happening in the homes. And this is a powerful advice, Amanda, and we thank you for that. And Amanda, I want to see you next year on our competition. So brace yourself for another one. But before you go, as promised, you have to give us a little piece of your poem that won this awesome writing contest in the month of May of this year. So we're going to give you a chance to take the floor with The Planet is Changing.
Greetings again, listeners. Title of the poem, Our Planet is Changing. Our planet is changing. Can't you see? Our climate is raging. Check the seas. We are getting crazy, getting nature confused. Our planet needs help, but still we refuse. Take a look around you. Don't ask what's the fuss. The temperature is increasing, causing a global fuss. Oceans are getting acidic. Fires are running manic. Animals are in panic. Come on, we need to stop it. Stop for a second. We need a green revolution. We need to mend our ways before nature decides to take a break. We need to stop burning plastic. It is harmful to the atmosphere. Glaciers are melting in the Arctic. People, don't you care? Jamaicans, we can do it. I admit Mama Earth is still beautiful and strong. But how long do you think Mama Earth will remain strong? Let us start by reducing the use of fossil fuels. Leave the coal in the hole. Leave the oil in the soil. And in doing so, secure a sustainable future. I thank you.
Wow, applause for Lady Amanda Slew. Oh my gosh, each time I listen to your poem, I have to just think and imagine about the instructions behind it, because they gave some solid instructions, what to do into protecting our planet. So there you have it, listeners. Our May Child's Month writing competition winner, Lady Amanda Slew, all the way from St. Anne. Remember, you guys need to go and check her out. Go and support her organization, as she's a young advocate for young people. She's not just a poet, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you, Amanda. Continue to have yourself a wonderful, wonderful year. And don't forget to join us next year for our writing competition and share it with your friends. All right? Take care now.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Tracey. It's a pleasure.
Great. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Every day of my life, you keep blessing me.
It's Musu on the beat.
Great. great is the mercy of our Lord God. Ever since we were young and fell off hard, you've raised and protected us from all harm. We're just trying to give some of that glory back with this one song. Even when we get so busy and we don't hear, your voice calls out to us so clear. And when you're by my side, I will not fear. I promise, even to my old age, I will keep you near.
Every day of my life, you keep blessing me. Every day of my life, you keep blessing me. Every day of my life, you keep blessing me. Every day of my life, you keep blessing me. You keep on blessing me. You keep on guiding me. You keep on strengthening me. You keep on loving me. You keep on blessing me.
Yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does.
Keep on guiding
Faithful God, my gracious God.
keep on strengthening me.
Yes,
You keep on loving me. When I look at my life, you've been there for me. I can never repay the love shown to me. For the rest of my life, I'll serve you daily. I will honor your name and praise you always. You keep on blessing me. You keep on guiding me. You keep on strengthening me. You keep on loving me. You keep on blessing me.
yes, he does. Oh, yes, he
You keep on
does.
guiding
Faithful
me.
God, my gracious
Keep
God.
on strengthening me.
Yes,
You keep on loving me. You keep on blessing
oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he
Keep on
does.
guiding
My faithful God, my gracious
Keep on
God.
strengthening me.
Yes,
You keep on loving me. You keep on blessing
oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he
Keep
does.
on
My
guiding
faithful
me.
God, my gracious
Keep
God.
on strengthening
Yes, he does.
me.
Yes,
You
he does.
keep on loving me. You keep on blessing
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does.
Keep on
My
guiding
faithful
me.
God, my gracious
Keep
God.
on
Yes,
strengthening
he loves
me.
me. Yes, he loves
Keep
me.
on loving me. You keep on blessing me.
Yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. My faithful God, my gracious God.
Keep on strengthening
Yes, he loves me. Yes, he loves me.
You keep on blessing me. You keep on guiding me. You keep on strengthening me. You keep on loving me. You keep on blessing me. You keep on guiding me. You keep on strengthening me. You keep on loving me. Heart full of pain, words of regret, tears dropping down, not knowing what to do. You're so confused and you're losing your mind. Listen to his voice. He said never give up. He will never fail you nor forsake you. Keeps providing in a time whenever you call. Never fail you nor forsake you. Keeps providing in a time whenever you call. Great are you, Lord, you are greatly to be praised. Expressions of love coming from your children unto you. You're pure and defined, and perfect is the light. We here to praise, and we never give up. He will never fail you nor forsake you. Keeps providing anytime, whenever you call. He will never fail you nor forsake you. Keeps providing anytime. He will never fail you. He's providing anytime. He will never fail you. Whenever you call, he's always right there. Whenever you call, whenever you call, whenever you call, there's no need to fear. Whenever you call, whenever you call, he's always right there. Even in the stormy gate, when all hope is lost, you just need to call on him. Now lift up your voice and sing. You say, whenever you call, he is always right there. Whenever you call, whenever you call, sing it. He will never fail you. Keeps providing anytime. He will never anytime. He will never fail you. Never fail you. Anytime. Come on. He's your father, you got to believe he will answer you. Whenever you call. Oh, you don't have to fear, no, he will hear you. Whenever you call. This is your confidence, he will hear you. Whenever you call. Whenever you call on him, he will answer you.
Students, need help to pass your exams or get straight A's in science and math? Get the one-to-one help you need when you need it most at STEM Builders Learning Hub. We have expert STEM tutors ready to guide you every step of the way. From solving that difficult math problem, to preparing for PEP, CSEC or CAPE, to completing science experiments, homework and projects. STEM Builders Learning Hub does it all. Visit our website at www.stembuildersjm.com and tell us what you want to learn. Then review the profiles of our expert tutors and select the tutor that best suits your needs. Connect and start learning today. Consultation is free and you only pay for what you need. STEM Builders Learning Hub, where STEM education lives and where you will thrive.
Can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. In a little town called Almond, might be fishing but it's still thriving. Got a lot to learn from our past. No one in us is the outcast. No more separate, no more segregate. Know that we all can relate. It's time to stop hiding. It's time for them to stop providing. I can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. In a little town called Almond, everyone has something in common. People come together and hold hands. There aren't any weak no more disconnect, no more isolate. Know that we all can relate. It's time to stop hiding. It's time for them to stop providing. I can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. In a little town called Almond, people everywhere are smiling. Everyone around is embraced. No one between us is displaced. No more splitting up, no more being set up. We really need to build back up. It's time to stop hiding. It's time for them to stop providing. I can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. I can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. I can't put a color to the hate. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to the toxic of hiding behind a mask. I'm trying to teach y'all that we ain't defined by the actions of our past. Time to stop hiding. Time for them to stop providing. In a little town called Almond, might be fishing but it's still thriving. Got a lot to learn from our past. No one in us is the outcast. No more separate, no more segregate. Know that we all can relate. It's time to stop hiding. It's time for them to stop providing.
Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to a task. Up hiding behind the mask. I wanna tell you, living in love is better than being blue. Better than being blue. Better than being blue. Hate comes in every way. Can't put a color to a task. Up hiding behind the mask. I wanna tell you, living in love is better than being blue. Better than being blue. Better than being blue.
Yeah, 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 yes. I wanna be like you. I wish I could be like you. I wish I could think like you. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could love the way you do. I wish I could be like you. I wish I could think like you. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could love the way you do. Dwelling in your presence every day, seeking your face. Each morning I wake, I'm gonna call on your name.
Hey, Lady Tracey, pull up that one there.
Yeah, 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 yes. I wanna be like you. I wish I could be like you. I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. I wish I could be like you. I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. Dwelling in your presence every day, seeking your face. Each morning I wake, I'm gonna call on your name. Please give me your heart, please give me your mind. Sink yourself in me, so we can be one. Wish I could be like you, I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. Wish I could be like you, I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. I wanna be like you, I wanna speak when you speak, I wanna move when you move. You're the air that I breathe, and you're the living sacrifice, the living sacrifice. I wish I could be like you, I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. I wish I could be like you, I wish I could think like you. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could love the way you do. I'm broken, but you love me just the same. So even in my brokenness, I'm gonna love my enemies. Roadblock, beer trap, them a watch me fi fall on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the lady Saleh Bailey on our next line. Saleh was our first place winner for the mini Child's Month writing competition in May. And as promised, she will be reading her poem for you and also telling us a little bit about herself. So thank you for coming, Saleh, on our Lady Tracey show. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. All right. So just tell us your age and the name of your school, where you're from.
Well, my name is Saleh Bailey, and I am 8 years old, and I go to Portmore Primary School. My favorite hobby is, what I love to do is read, and I'm a member of the parish library.
Awesome. So you take time now and then to read in the parish library and that's where you get all your ideas, I would assume.
Yes,
All right. What is it that you want to be when you grow up, Saleh? I want to ask.
a teacher.
Oh, wow. Nice. Perfect. I hope you're ready for the stress, Can you take the stress?
Yes.
Good girl. All right. Patience is good. All right. So let's get to the poem now. You being our winner simply means that you did the best. The judge liked you, and your poem, actually bring across a good context to our readers. So tell us the idea behind the poem. What inspired you to write your poem?
Being outside, I love to be outside, and I love to hear rain drizzling down, and I just love to see the sun shining. I love everything about outside.
Okay, so the nature is your favorite place.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, Saleh. So we're going to let you read your poem. So ladies and gentlemen, Saleh is about to read her poem that she won our competition with. So please brace yourself for her.
Nature by Soleil Bailey. Oh, how I love everything, the sunshine and the wind, and the feeling it brings. Even the rain that causes flooding. The trees, the bees, and all these makes humans fall to their knees just to worship him, oh geez. Send my nature my way, please. Nature is a wonderful thing. Flowers, plants, and the birds that sing. Watching, feeling, and smelling, it's all so amazing. The aroma that eliminates odor of man-made disaster. Thank you so much, nature. Enjoying the heat of the sun while taking at home on God's beautiful land. I can't believe it's what He had planned. Climbing the mountains, watching the fountains and animals pouncing, enjoying their hunting. What a blessing.
All right. Good job. Applause, applause for nature. Oh, this is an awesome, awesome poem. And Sally, I hope that you're still exercising your gift in the writing field. You know, you did so well at our workshop. And I believe that you can continue to extend your skills in writing. Maybe later on you can teach others to write too. You never know, especially as a teacher, right?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to shout out some of your friends for me today. Who would you like to shout out? Maybe at
I want
school.
to give a shout out to Miss Kay for encouraging me to join the competition. And I'd like to also give a shout out to my friends, my mother, and my sister for helping me with the poem.
Beautiful. Good job, guys. Thank you so much for the support, for supporting Soleil. All right. So, Lady Soleil, you have a good one now. Keep being good and look out for you. We'll be looking out for you next year in our Child's Month writing competition. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care now. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Students, need help to pass your exams or get straight A's in science and math? Get the one-to-one help you need when you need it most at STEM Builders Learning Hub. We have expert STEM tutors ready to guide you every step of the way. From solving that difficult math problem, to preparing for PEP, CSEC or CAPE, to completing science experiments, homework and projects. STEM Builders Learning Hub does it all. Visit our website at www.stembuildersjm.com and tell us what you want to learn. Then review the profiles of our expert tutors and select the tutor that best suits your needs. Connect and start learning today. Consultation is free and you only pay for what you need. STEM Builders Learning Hub, where STEM education lives and where you will thrive.
These are our three King brothers. And ladies and gentlemen, they're here to speak with you. They have been doing so good as an author. They have been their own, running their own business. They've been participating in serving each other and their community. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Judah, Josiah, and Jeremiah King. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good, and you?
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to ask Judah, being the eldest, to just tell us, where are you calling from? Where are you guys located?
We are calling from North Carolina.
All right. So shout out to our North Carolinians over there. How is the weather? Is it doing good or it's a bit chilly now?
It's warm, but it's getting chilly. Yeah, it's
Thank
about
you.
74 degrees.
Ooh, wow. It's warm. That's a bit warm. It's not so bad as yet. All right. So Judah, you being the eldest, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself because I see where you're an awesome basketball player and you have some little coaching going on there and here and also I want to hear about that book. But first tell us a little about who Judah King is.
Okay, so my name is Judah King. I'm 13. I'm in the 7th grade. I go to Piedmont Middle School. My favorite class is math class, and I'm author of King on the Court, a handbook for young ballers.
Oh wow. So you actually wrote that book to encourage youngs when you say ballers meaning basketballers or just any game on the whole?
No, young people who play basketball.
Basketball. Wow. That is just awesome. What inspired you to write this book, Judah?
It was the fact that there was like young kids out there who wanted to play basketball, but they didn't really know how to, and they didn't really have fun doing it. So I know that with my experience, I can tell younger athletes how to play and how to have fun while doing it.
Wow. At what age did you started playing basketball?
Around 8 months, I believe.
Wow. That is long. That is like from your teeny tot. That's a good hobby you have there. And congrats with your book. What is the name of your book?
King on the Court, a handbook for young ballers.
Wow, that's a cool name. King on the Court. It's like you're saying, I'm the king on the court and you guys better listen to me. Congrats on that. All right. I see also where you likes to coach your brothers and your friends. How does that work out for you? Is it always effective when you're coaching them? Do they like come out really good or they listen? Do they get the game?
Since they're my brothers, they don't really follow everything I say. Like they like to not listen, and they like to whatever they like to do, and they like to try to correct me on stuff when they know that they're not right.
Oh wow. So you got a little competition going on there. Well, let's hear from Josiah. What does Josiah has to say? Hi Josiah, how are you today?
I'm good.
All right. So I heard that you're the little super scientist. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So you're not really that sporty guy. So I bet Judah need to learn that. You're more of a science guy. So I want you to tell us a little about Josiah King. Who is Josiah King?
Well, hi, I'm Josiah King. I go to Piedmont Middle School. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina currently. I was born in Pittsburgh. I love to draw. I love to study plants. I love to study outer space. And yeah.
Wow, awesome.
Oh, and I wrote my book at the age of 9. It was finally published when I was 10. The name of the book is Outer Space and Me.
Awesome. What inspired you to write Outer Space, Josiah?
What inspired me was I really saw that kids didn't have the advantage of doing research and going to the library due to travel issues or internet issues. So I was like, I could just bring it to them by going to events and notifying them on the discoveries I made in science. And what really empowered was in the 4th grade, I wasn't receiving science. Mm-hmm. So I decided to take it on myself to learn and to study. And wow. I eventually made the book.
Wow, that is just cool. That is super awesome. And I am very proud of you because not everybody would want to take on science at such a young age. What makes me think you're probably going to be an astronaut?
I want to be an astronaut or astronomer.
Oh, wow. Cheers to that. No basketball for you. Straight out of space. It's also cool that you're an illustrator. I'm an illustrator too. I just illustrated my first. Well, it's not my first book, but I just actually did the drawing for myself. So I was so proud, and I think you have some cool things going on there with you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I have one more question for you, Josiah. You're welcome. I heard that you were on that WCNC Charlotte News. You want to tell me a little about
Yes,
that?
ma'am. So I was on the WC in Charlotte News for a online business pitch competition for World of Money Youth.
Oh, wow.
We had to submit a business pitch for the first round, and based off who they like, they will advance to the finals. And I advanced for the finals representing North Carolina.
Oh,
And
wow.
once I got to finals, you have another business pitch that really sells it by meeting some of their criteria. So after that, we submitted the business pitch, and we waited to see the results.
Beautiful, awesome. And for those that are listening, I hope you guys are hearing because these guys they're not just actually writing, they're impacting the world and others around them. And I hope yeah, go ahead.
I had to interview with the judges as well.
Beautiful. That is awesome. That simply means you are standout business competitor, and that's good. Well, I live in the country. We have a lot of gardenings here. We have a lot of plants. We have a lot of vegetables and so forth. So I know what it's like. It's not an easy job, but it can be a very profiting job, and that's also very good for you to take that on and reaching at such a fast pace. So keep doing the good work. All right. So now we're down to the final king, King Jeremiah. Where is little Jeremiah?
Hi.
Hi, Jeremiah. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I see that
How are you?
I am good, my dear. I am very good. I see that you're doing such a good job trying to keep up with your brothers. How is that working out for you?
That's doing good.
Beautiful. Congratulations on your new book.
Thank you.
Awesome. Do you want to tell us a little about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell us about King for a Day, because that's what it's called, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell us a little about it.
It's
Are you hearing me?
What's it about is responsibilities, and it's about privileges, and you know, and it's telling kids to you get older, the more responsibilities and privileges you get.
Awesome. Wow. How old are you, Jeremiah?
I'm 8 years old.
Wow. And you actually just wrote that book at 8?
Yes, ma'am, but my dad also helped me.
That
too.
is beautiful. Congrats to Dad. Tell Dad thank you for being such a good support in helping you with your book.
Yes, ma'am, I'm going to.
Good. And Mommy told me that you enjoy creating and directing scene. Does that mean like movies and so forth, or just like plays?
Movies and plays, it could be anything.
Wow. Also, you're a sport lover as well, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. That is good. What is your favorite sport?
I also was creating at school where we're just doing sorts, but then I grabbed a paper and then I just started writing a story, and then my teacher saw it, and then our whole class started to do stories every day when we do sort.
Beautiful. Awesome. So they basically just saw your work and just love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful. Well, applause to all you three boys. You've been doing good. And I'm sure mom is proud. Congrats to mom, because I know mom is your number one support. I just want you to tell us, where can we find your book? If persons want to buy your books, where can we find it? Judah, tell us, where can we find your book?
You can find my book on kingspresspublishing.com or on amazon.com.
Okay, and does that goes for Josiah and Jeremiah as well?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful. All right, one last thing. I saw where one of you guys had this Tuesday talk. Who was it?
That was our mom. Kids Talk Tuesdays, and she interviews kids so they can get a chance to get noticed for owning their own business.
Beautiful.
Yeah, me and my brothers have been on Kids Talk Tuesdays.
Awesome. Well, tell mom I want her to tell me a little about it so I can help promote it for her in Jamaica. Is she there?
Yes, ma'am, she's here.
Okay, so Mrs. King?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Such a good job with the boys. They're being so awesome. I believe they have like the most super coolest jobs at such a young age. No one can top that. I mean, they're already scientists. They're already
doing a good job. Thank you.
Yeah, they're already scientists, coaches. Oh my gosh, authors. They're just going so wild. You're looking to be in a millionaire very, very soon. Just remember me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So me and their dad are really, really proud of them.
Good. Oh my gosh, it's just an enjoyment to listen to them. There's one question I had for you. I noticed you have this Tuesday talk for kids. Do you want to just tell us a little about it so I can keep promoting it for you while I'm talking with the boys?
Oh, sure. So Kids Talk Tuesdays is a new kids show. It's a platform that was created to highlight and spotlight kid authors and entrepreneurs like my boys. I thought as I was promoting them, and I noticed there were many other children that, were book authors and that were CEOs of their own companies and things. And I just thought it would be such a great idea to create this platform so that they can promote their businesses and promote their books online, especially during the pandemic, while kids are speak and have speaking engagements and things like that. So it's a virtual platform. It's every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. And every week we have a new author, a new kid author or entrepreneur on. And it has been amazing. We started at the end of July and we've been going strong every week since. We're always booked and, meeting new families, new kids. And it's really exciting because I get to see, them with interviewing, just as my boys have just done. I'm actually interacting with them face to face. Well, of course, live. It's not like they're with me, but I get to see all of their expressions and, just get to interact with them on a level that, I can appreciate because I'm a theater educator. And so I've always been into finding talent and promoting talent. And so I'm just meeting kids all over. It's not in a particular area, but just seeing them being able to bring the best out of them through questioning and encouragement. So it's been great.
Thank you so much, Mrs. King. You're such a great help. I have one question for you though. Can you like give some just a short advice on persons who have their children and want to teach them how to be young businessmen and women in society? Maybe they're thinking about your step in such a young age, how to teach them how to be an entrepreneur. And so what is the greatest challenge, and also how can they accomplish this?
Well, I'm going to start with how I think they can accomplish it. I think that one is pay attention to children's gifts and interests. And once you can identify that and you recognize that, you can cultivate that by getting them development, whether it is tutoring, whether it is a class that will help them, fine tune or hone in on a particular skill. For example, for Judah, it's basketball. So we find him trainers to coach him and give him, the confidence and everything that he needs to do with his basketball. Josiah is into the science. And so what we do is find camps through the summer and through the school year, things for him to be involved with. And then Jeremiah with his art and creativity, of course he has a mother that does that, and we get him have him creating his YouTube channel and things like that. So when you're finding the interest that they have and understanding it, getting them some development, and then also helping them to be disciplined in those areas, so they may like it and they may enjoy it, but then after you're putting those expectations and having the routines, it can get a little bit to where they're like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do this, but teaching them how to be disciplined, because there is going to come a time that they have to survive on their own and of course pay their own bills. So helping them understand the power of money and what money does for them. And so all of those little courses and tidbits and trainings and things like that are helpful, but more than anything, motivating them and believing in them, celebrating the small moments, the things that they, the small victories, things that they do well at. That gives them a lot of encouragement and push along the way. So I'll say that's a good place to start. Mm-hmm. And then as far as the challenging, I kind of said some of it as well. As a kid, oftentimes they want to play, or they may not be in a mood for, let's say, selling books or things like that. But just reiterating, how the fact that this is advancing their career. And as far as my kids, they already want to go to college and have ideas of colleges in mind. So helping them to understand that, it costs a lot of money to go to college. And so it's better to start preparing and planning for your future now. And just making things fun. Not everything is all about work, but while we're out and we're selling books, we find ways to have fun and then celebrate afterwards their accomplishments. So I think that kind of keeps them going. Keep giving your kids a focus and letting them not, deter from that. You can incorporate it in any way that, works best for your family.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mrs. King. And if persons want to be a part of your Tuesday Talk, how can they reach you?
Facebook and Instagram at the King's Press LLC. And that's actually the best way to contact or get in touch with me to start the process. There is a pre-conference. The links are there on Calendly for them to schedule a pre-conference, or I can provide that for them. And then we just move from there.
Beautiful.
So the King's Press LLC on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Well, this is where we have to say goodbye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you for being such a blessing to our ears. From us in Jamaica to you guys in North Carolina. Continue to have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we are looking forward to hear so much more from you guys, because we will be following your pages and checking you guys out. So we might get you back on air. So just keep doing the good work, guys. Josiah, Judah, and Jeremiah, continue to be a great impact to your country and the nations around. Take care and be good now.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you for having us. Oh, and could you guys check out my YouTube channel at The Garden King?
Oh, definitely. What? Anyone else wanna say something? You guys wanna shout out anyone?
No, ma'am.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, take
The Garden King, the channel.
The Garden King. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Watch this when you walk from dusk till dawn. Don't you see that Sahara and Corona gone? Why don't you go to Script of Verity and order yourself a book? Get yourself a journal, no man.